Grace to you. Once again, this is Greg coming to you from FaithsMessenger.com. Today I want to talk about the enemy within. The enemy within. You know, it's been proven that we are affected by our environment. We're affected by what we take in, whether that input is by the media or by the people we hang out with, the environment in which we live. We are infected internally by what we take in to our being. Now I want to ask you, what if you had a friend? What if you had a friend whose assignment it was to follow you around all day, every day, from the time you get up to the time you go to bed, and tell you how no good you were, how much of a failure you were, and tell you what a low down, rotten person you are, every day, all day, every day. Unless you're a glutton for punishment, you probably kick that guy to the curb pretty quickly. You probably get him out of your life. You do all you could to separate yourself from him. But in actuality, those who deal with inferiority complexes, those who deal with thoughts of not being enough, or thoughts of being a failure, thoughts of being not quite cutting the mustard, even suicidal thoughts. We deal with that internal loop continuously, but rarely do we take the time and spend the energy to get rid of those thoughts, to get rid of that voice, to get rid of those ideas. And just as even more so than the person following you around, telling you how much of a lowlife you are more apt to believe your own voice, your own internal cues, than you are to believe some external source. You may have that person following you around, telling you, maybe a parent, maybe a loved one in your family, telling you how no good you are, but you have the wherewithal to refute that and say, no, I disagree with that. I don't have to take that on board. But when it comes from within, it can do irreparable damage. But like I said, rarely do we take the time to deal with those internal voices. So I want to encourage you today, if you're dealing with suicidal thoughts, if you're dealing with thoughts of not being enough, if you're dealing with inferiority in any way, I encourage you to begin to look at yourself through the eyes of the Word of God. What does God have to say about you? Search the scriptures. Take some time to get into the Word of God and see how your Father sees you. If you see how your Father sees you, His child, nothing, that internal voice will be shut down overnight, because it's invalid, it's not the truth, it's from the enemy, and it's sent to deceive you. So I want to leave you with that today. Hopefully that's inspiring to you, and hopefully that'll urge you to take action against those foul thoughts. They're not of God. They are of the enemy. So like I said, I want to leave you with that today. And I want to encourage you and invite you, if you haven't done so already, to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button on your screen. By doing so, you will receive notifications when new videos such as this one are posted. And if by chance you are a fellow Christian YouTuber, I invite you to join us on our blog, on our community at micro-ministries.com. That community was created to help drive traffic to your Christian YouTube channel. God has given you a word, and that word needs to be seen and heard by the masses. So what we do is we offer encouragement, we offer support, we offer training, we do all that we can to help you get traffic to your YouTube channel. So once again, you're invited. The address is micro-ministries.com. Now that is a private community, so you'll need an invitation. What you'll need to do is send me an email message at FaithsMessenger@gmail.com, and I'll get that invitation right over to you. And lastly, I would like to invite you to join us on our blog at FaithsMessenger.com. We currently have over 550 individual blog posts on the blog, which address a myriad of different topics. Real life, everyday topics that all of us have to deal with. So once again, that address is FaithsMessenger.com. Now, with all that's been said today, I have a question for you. I would like for you to ask yourself, regardless of what you're going through in life, regardless of the challenge you may be facing in life, I'd like for you to ask yourself, is anything impossible with God? Have a great day, family. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.